Last year in December, Micromax launched a new brand called Televentures with its first phone Yunique. The key selling point of the company was that the phones ran CyanogenOS out of the box. In less than a year, the company has come up with 4 different phones: Yureka, Euphoria, Yureka Plus and now the Yunique. This is Prajot from Techno World, and let's find out how unique is the Yunique and how it stacks up against the ever-growing competition. Let's face it, Televentures was mainly founded to compete against Xiaomi India. Last year, Xiaomi turned a lot of heads with its Mi 3 and Redmi 1S, and Televentures did it with their Eureka, providing value for money devices. But this video is not about you versus me. This video is about the Yunique. Before the Yunique, the Redmi 2 and Coolpad Dazen 1 were the cheapest devices to offer Snapdragon 410, 720p display and 4G connectivity under 6000 rupees. Enter the Yunique. The phone is made out of plastic and is fairly lightweight at 128 grams, and at just 8.3mm thickness it's good to hold. But being so lightweight, it doesn't give me a satisfying feel of sturdiness. It adopts a lot of design elements from its bigger brother Euphoria, from the Saturn ring at the back to the buttons on the right, but there's no metal around the sides and back panel doesn't feel cheap like it did on the Euphoria. But is a fingerprint magnet and there's a lot of oily buildup on my unit. The power button lies between the volume up and down keys and does take time getting used to. Pop off the back cover and we are greeted with a non-user removable 2000 mAh battery, 2 SIM card slots which both support 4G LTE bands, and there's a micro SD card slot for storage expansion, which isn't surprising considering the low 8GB internal storage on the device. Dig even further and we have a 64-bit quad-core Snapdragon 410 chipset clocked at 1.2 GHz, Adreno 306 GPU with 1GB of RAM. On the camera part, we have a 8MP autofocus camera with f2.0 aperture, and to the front we have a 2MP fixed focus camera. Let's talk about that 8MP camera. The pictures it takes, in one word, are decent. Decent enough for social media. The images don't retain a lot of detail when we zoom in and has a lot of problem focusing on the subject. The flash is really powerful here, but for the price, it's a really good camera. Talking about video side of things, still there are focusing issues and exposure problems. The front 2MP camera has a f2.4 aperture with a wide 83-degree field of view, and the front camera just works. It's fine. I can't complain for the price this phone comes for. Something that the Euphoria lacked: USB OTG support. That's here. And that notification LED light, that's here too. But it's inside the earpiece and is not visible from every angle. The speaker grill on the back is big, but the speaker itself is tiny and the speaker is weak and gets muffled up easily. I'm not a call person, but with a few calls that I made, I felt that the earpiece should be a little louder. Let's talk software. You probably would have guessed that it runs CyanogenOS, the USP of the company. But no, it runs near stock Android 5.1.1 Lollipop, which is a good thing as well as a bad thing. The good thing, you won't have a lot of bugs and the company can push out updates faster. And the bad thing, you lose a lot of customization of CyanogenOS, but you promises that it will come with an officially supported Cyanogen ROM, and the phone is allowed to be rooted without voiding your warranty. What else do you need in a $77 phone? Something the Euphoria had and the Yunique lacks: Quick Charge 1.0. Even though it has the same chipset, but it doesn't support quick charging. But the battery life on this device is the best part. I used this phone as my primary device for 3 weeks and I got almost 5 to 6 hours of screen on time with moderate usage and 4 hours of screen on time with heavy usage. It can last you a day if you're a casual user. The LED on the charger is really bright and grabs your eyeballs at night time. Performance with Android 5.1 was really good for the most part, and performance was similar to other 1GB RAM phones. And it does lag sometimes with a lot of apps open in the background, but that's to be expected. One thing I noted was that you can't change your default browser to Chrome. You'll first have to disable the Universe browser to make Chrome your default browser. This phone just comes in black color, but you can buy additional back covers. So how unique is the Yunique? Not so much, but it's the best phone for the 5000 rupee price tag. Should you buy it? Yes, if you just have a budget of 5000 rupees and can't shell out more money. And if you can shell out 1000 more, time to consider the Redmi 2 or the Coolpad Dazen 1. Televentures is diving into portable printers, Bluetooth speakers, fitness trackers, and now even power banks. It's kind of trying to become the Xiaomi of India, but that's certainly not a bad thing. So this was my take on the Yunique. Let me know what you think about the Yunique and the you versus me thing in the comments below. And if you buy the Yunique, tweet me at Prajot Singh. I wanna know what other people think about it. Thanks for watching this video. If you agree with me, do like the video, and if you disagree, do tell me why in the comments below.